Hello everybody, this is the Rabid Hedgehog, and this is going to be just kind of a tech guide as to how I set up my helmet for motovlogging, as it was requested by a subscriber to go over this information as to how come my sound is so clear and everything like that. They asked if it was hardware or software or any sort of trickery I did, and it's not really anything special. Like I said, I've got the GoPro set up on it this time. I'm using the Sony to film actually, but basically on the inside of this helmet I have one of these right here. It is the Sony, basically just a little condenser microphone that you can find for around $25 at your local Best Buy. This particular model is the ECM-CS3. I'll give you a better view of it right here. It is a stereo microphone. Has a little clip on it here. You can get that off if you try, but be careful. It's got a plastic bracket and you can break that, so you got to be careful when you're pulling that off. But overall, it's a good little microphone. I'm very impressed with how it picks up. It uses your standard microphone input jack. If you're using a Sony, then that's all you need. The GoPro, I have the USB Mini B adapter to that particular deal. So we'll go ahead and flip over the helmet here. Look on the inside and you can see that I route the cable just straight through. I don't even tape it down or anything. I just kind of make sure it doesn't have too much slack on it, so it fits in there nice and kind of easy to see. Roll this over here. See if I can catch some light here. And as you can see, kind of put this right here. That right there is how the microphone is actually tucked in inside the helmet. You can see that since it is stereo, I kind of have one pointing to the back there, and then I have the other part pointing toward my cheeks, so that way you can pick up the sound. Now you can see that there is an air channel right there, and that's for the vents, but I actually closed that during filming, so that way it cuts off a lot of the air. I wish my chin curtain would work, but it always falls out, so I'm not able to put it in there. That would help out even more. The way that I store this thing, let me pop this off here, and then I'll try to get that out of the way and show you again. You can see the wire is just tucked behind the cheek pad here, kind of next to the chin strap and things like that. Fits perfectly in there actually, so it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't do anything. It just sits perfectly back there, nice and tidy, so you can kind of tuck a little bit more away. You just make sure it's away from the clip line, and then you can just go ahead and re-clip it back into your helmet here. And like I said, I don't use any tape or anything special to hold it in there. I just use the tension from the cheek pad itself. Let's see if I can get that back in there. I love when it slightly moves, it messes with you. There you go. Just kind of put that back in there. And you can see I also put wind socks on the microphone as well, and that way it does block out a lot of the wind noise that you hear. Not 100%, but it gets rid of a good chunk of it. So like I said, you just kind of stick it down in there, make sure it's tucked into that cheek pad like that, where it blocks off some of the air that would be coming through the bottom of the helmet, but picks up your voice very well. So it does a very good job in that respect. And you can see that this does have my Sena microphone as well right there, and it's just kind of a boom type. I just have it pushed back toward the cheek pad again, and it seems to do a lot better inside this helmet. And it's just this helmet. I've had an HJC where it was inside the cheek pad and it worked much better than this one, but this one doesn't have a way to store it like that. But this is a, like I said, a very airy helmet, so you have to do what you can to block out the wind. But overall, it blocks the wind really well. Very good microphones that can help distinguish that wind noise as well and cut that out too. So that's what I've been using. Very good microphones, like I said, very cheap too, $25 at the very most. You get a good stereo quality sound, and you can use them for multiple other things. So at any rate, this is the Rabid Hedgehog. If you have any questions about the equipment that I use, just leave it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer in either a video or through the comments as well. But if you have any more questions about how the Sony works or the GoPros or any of that, just let me know, and I'll try to help out the best I can. Keep the shiny side up. Have a good one.